listening to High Speed Hangover podcast, and this is our 12th show. Greetings, I am DJ Grey, and I am accompanied by
Freedom Law.
Freedom Law.
Yeah.
Okay, he's being daft. That song you just listened to was Scarlet Anger from Luxembourg, and the track was called something or other that I can't remember now. Dead God Rising or something like that. New God Rising, and it was taken off their album called Dark Rain.
Yeah, get the album. It costs a bit of money, not free, my favourite price, but
never mind.
Still is a good release, so please buy the album and support the band from Luxembourg. They're actually called Scarlet Anger, not Scarlet Anger from Luxembourg. It just says it on their Facebook page, just because I think they're proud of where they're from.
Yes.
And also that's not a big hotspot for thrash metal,
No,
so
that's where there's that many bands from Luxembourg, so I suppose being from Luxembourg is almost a selling point. Anyway, check them out if you have the mind to. And Mr. Farrar, I believe you're going to be doing a bit of a live Evil theme show today, because there's a big gig on in London. It's been was it Friday night, Saturday and today?
Yeah.
And we're not there because we couldn't afford it, but you're going to play some bands. It's almost be like we are there.
Yeah, I know. And also, hopefully, one of the management at Live Evil listen to this before they show up and download it and then play it through a speaker. So, at the Live Evil gig, the podcast is being blasted throughout all the Live Evilers.
That seems very, very unlikely to me. Very, very unlikely.
Doesn't Dave's roommate Marek do live?
I have no idea, but it doesn't make a difference. He's not
he does it.
Download it and play it when they've got perfectly good bands there already.
Just
introduce your song.
Yes,
let's not be daft.
This one goes out to Kegs Country, because remember, this is also Kegs Country themed.
Oh God, I thought he wasn't going to do that. I thought we was joking.
No. But I promised him to do it, and he's expecting his name to be mentioned. So
I don't think he is.
And he's a big fan of us. So
oh dear, okay. Not now.
Okay, so this band is called Ranger.
Right, cool.
This is from their little demo they did. I think they released it this year or last year. We'll look into it. It's called Combat Metal, and the song is called Supreme Evil.
Sweet out the
That was Supreme Evil by Ranger, and the demo is called Combat Metal. You can get that for free on their Bandcamp.
Excellent.
And also they have an EP which is out now. I don't know if it's for free, it's somewhere on it, or you have to pay money for it. But it's called Knights of Darkness, so get it because this is a bloody good band. Good dirty raw speed thrash metal from Finland, and they're playing Live Evil.
Ah, one of the Live Evil bands.
Yeah, and that one went out to Keg's Country because I'm aware he's a fan of them.
Yeah, do you reckon, did he go Live Evil? Do you reckon he's come over here from Ireland to go to Live Evil?
I'm not sure, but I know he's got a job, so well done on getting the job, Kegs.
Yeah, well done on getting an awesome boob job. An awesome job. Anyway, right, it's my turn to choose a tune then. Let's do a little bit of, let's go to London. Let's go to London, England. Let's go back in time to a band called Blood Island Raiders. And this is a track called I Am the King.
I feel
I Am the King there by Blood Island Raiders. That was taken off their Blood Island Raiders album. They're not going anymore, but the guitarist is now in Age of Taurus. This is current band, have been signed to Rise Above.
Oh, the Age of Taurus, aren't they classic metal?
Yeah, the classic heavy metal, just like Blood Island Raiders.
We've got to play them.
Well, we haven't got it yet. I've got it on my want list for Christmas and birthdays kind of thing, and I haven't really got much money, so I put them on my birthday list, and when it's my birthday or Christmas, I get all the albums. It's been on my list. I didn't get it for my birthday, but hopefully I'll get it for Christmas, and then I can play it on the show. Yeah, cool. Right, moving on.
Okay, this is another one that goes out to Keg's country.
Oh my god. We're stalking you, Mr. Country.
Funny how I have the tunes that are dedicated to him.
That's because you stalked his Facebook page and stared at all his scrubbles and looked at all his posts.
I didn't do that. I just had a brief look of what band he liked, so I'm in touch. And he's got very good taste, and he likes very similar bands to I do. So
yeah, but you're playing him stuff that he already knows and likes. I'm playing him new stuff he might not have heard before, and he'll be like, "Oh wow, I've got to check that out."
Yeah, but the part of the appeal is he'll listen to it and be like, "I'm familiar with that band. I know that band," and then he might continue to. He'll continue, and then he'll think, but that band's good as well. And they go, oh, but I love that band as well. That's my favourite song.
Right.
Okay, so this band is called Death Hammer. They're
not to be confused with Bastard Hammer, who also played Live Evil.
Death Hammer. This Death Hammer played on Friday at the Live Evil pre-show with Antichrist, another awesome thrash band. Now, Death Hammer again are part of my favourite thrash scene at the moment, the unholy Norwegian thrash scene.
Right.
Best thrash scene in the world.
At the moment.
So why don't we go to Norway one day and just check out the Norwegian thrashers?
Because it's cold. And it's a long way.
Yeah, but still, best
expensive.
scene ever.
We can't even afford to go and see them at Live Evil just down the road in London. We're not going to be able to go to Norway and go and see them.
Well, I think, they're one of them bands that Fenris likes again.
Yeah, I think all the Live Evil bands are, aren't they? So, yeah.
Well, this is called Death Hammer. The album's called Onward to the Pits, and this song is called Death Thrashing Sacrifice.
Destroy
Death-Rashing Sacrifice! That was...
You just scared the cat then.
Sorry, Poppy. Alright, so that was Death-Rashing Sacrifice by Death Hammer from their Onward to the Pits album. Bloody good band.
Can I just say so? Talking about the cat, Poppy. Last week she was meowing out in the hallway, and you was apologising, telling her to shut up, but you couldn't actually hear her meowing on the show. So it sounded like you're talking to an invisible cat last week. I thought that was quite amusing.
Well, everyone tends to think I'm a nutter on here anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say there wasn't any cat. He just imagined it. He's got cats in his mind.
Nah, Poppy's right there.
Yeah, she's here.
Listen to our podcast.
Do you want to say hello, Poppy? You want to say hello? Say hello.
Hello.
Right, let's move on with the show. Right, that was a nice bit of Norwegian thrash.
And get the album if you can, because it is a really enjoyable listen.
Check out all the bands that we played, because they're all good. Well, I'm going back into the midst of time.
You said that again.
I know, I like that, but it just sounds good. Anyway, I'm going to play an old band called Leukemia. They had an album called Suck My Heaven, which I think was on Nuclear Blast or one of their albums, but they haven't been going for years. They're like one of them slept-on bands or whatever. They're not known anymore. I liked them a lot anyway. And anyway, this is off their first album, Suck My Heaven, and the track is called Into the Morgue.
Okay, boys.
Fuck you.
What? I didn't hear that.
That's his name. Fuck you.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
To that fucking morgue! Night, cut off everything, they couldn't be where we are. But when I was realized, getting hard but getting cold. I can see what's wrong, but I'm sick with that cord. Accused and dog, on touch but for some toys. Into the morgue, she said what's in the noise. Into the morgue, this man that fucks like you. Into the morgue, she said what's in the noise. Not bad love, I love you. I love you. What's wrong with life? Cause I'm in right when it's nothing but good. Didn't I know? There's no one's fault but my own. Yeah. Let's go north, frozen to the road. Let's go north, frozen to the road. What's quite to live, but I'm through my head. For a while, I'm gonna move up and live. Let's go! but I can with my head. For the life of Bernard, who's public enemy.
Fuck her brains out. Suck her tits, squeeze her buns. You know she wants it.
That was Into the Morgue there by Leukemia, a beautiful love ditty about shagging corpses. Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Just a man and his corpse. Or whatever. Right, yes. Carry on with the show. What's on next?
This is actually a pretty popular band.
Right.
Well,
is it another blast from the past?
Blast from the past. This goes back to 1988.
Cool.
No, the American thrash
That's
band.
even more back in the past than I said.
Some of you might have heard of them. Not that many, maybe. They're called Morbid Saint. Maybe you've heard of them. Maybe you haven't.
Yeah.
Nah, joking. Everyone fucking knows who they are now.
Yeah, I must say I never heard of them back in the day, but it's one of those bands, like you said, slept on, and then I discovered them a few years back, and like everyone was like, "Oh, we all know this band is so good," and it's like, "Well, bloody hell, where'd they come from then?" Because they was, going in ages ago. I never heard of them back in the day.
Well, I think they're big. I think they're always big in their country. Just not here.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I know that they back together now. Bloody good band. This one again goes out to Kegs country.
Right, fair enough.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh dear. Who are we going to annoy and upset next week?
I don't know. We'll get to that.
We'll choose a victim from the underground scene for next week's show.
Okay, so they're called Morbid Saint. The album's called Spectrum of Death. Get the album. It's a gem. It's a proper heavy pummeling gem. And the song is called Beyond the Gates of Hell. Calm down, dear. Beyond the Gates of Hell by Morbid Saint from their
Morbid
Spectrum
Saint.
by their Spectrum of Death album.
Spectrum of Death.
This is a request we want for you guys. Play the UK.
Yes, play the UK.
London.
But only if we can afford it.
No, we will afford that because it's Morbid Saint.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's something special, seriously.
Well, Live Evil was quite special, but then also quite expensive. Never mind. Right, on with the show. Right, I'm going to move back in time again a bit. This is a band that I featured in one of my old fanzines, and they're from Ireland. They're called Dreams Fear, and this is another band.
Doesn't Cave's Country come from Ireland?
Yes, maybe you might have heard of them. Maybe you may have known them back in the midst of time.
Or he could relate to them.
Yes, he might have. Anyway, they had a little EP, a little 4-track EP called Prelude to Destiny, and this is one of the tracks off that called Bleak Horizons. Now, I really, really like this EP for some reason. It never got anywhere. I don't fucking. No one's ever sort of, mentioned it. I don't think anyone even knows it apart from me, unless they heard it on the fanzine. But anyway, this is a good tune. It's rather sort of slow and kind of a little bit depressive, but I enjoy it. It's called Bleak Horizons. Here you go.
Waiting for the day to break.
Bleak Horizons there by Dream Sphere, and that was taken off their little EP called Prelude to Destiny, and I like it.
Do you really like it?
Yeah, a bit of a change of pace to the rest of the show. We've had lots of thrash, and that was a nice slower number with some sort of tiny thrashy elements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now for me, surprise, surprise, another live evil band. Woohoo!
Yay!
And this one is also dedicated to, guess who?
KK? Or was it KC?
Well,
I can't remember now. Does it spell it with two Ks? Yeah, so KK then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But try not to say KKK though.
No, not KKK. Not to be confused with KKK, because that would be awkward.
A bit racist.
Yeah.
Anyways, this band's called Midnight. Really bloody good band. Very Venom influenced.
Right.
Got a real good Venom sound to them. Bloody good old school classic metal bit of...
Cool.
But you can call it thrash metal if you want, because it's fast.
That whole style of the old style is all kind of back as the new style now, isn't it? That kind of
old
dirty,
is new.
filthy, yeah. It's all come round again, hasn't it?
Yeah, this album's called Satanic Royalty. It's a really good album, so get your hands on it because it's a great release. And the song is called Lust, Filth and Sleaze.
Lovely.
That was Lust, Filth and Sleaze by Midnight from their classic album Satanic Royalty, and they're from America.
Ah, are they from Texas?
I am not aware.
You're not sure? I hope they're from Texas.
I don't think so.
Because we've not got a Texas band otherwise. Shall we say they're from Texas?
Nah.
Then. They may be from Texas, but they may not be. Okay, on with the show. What am I going to play now? Oh, I'll have a little bit of another old band I featured in my fanzine many moons ago. They're still going as far as I'm aware, and they're rather good, kind of like cult underground Portuguese band playing black metal, and they're called Decayed. And this is a track that I featured on one of my old compilations that I used to give out with my fanzine. Anyway, this track is called Black Metal Onslaught. Onslaught! Yeah, that was Decayed from Portugal with Black Metal Onslaught. And that was really, 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 really good. Anyway, what are you going to play now?
Now, this is an awesome speed metal band from Colombia. Colombia's got a good metal scene as well.
And they've got lots of good speed out there as well.
Loads, yeah. Now, this band is called Revenge.
Right.
The album's called Death Sentence. And the song is called Beer Maniacs because they love their beer.
Who doesn't?
Sorry, Poppy.
You scared the cat again.
I know. That was Beer Maniacs by Revenge from their Death Sentence album, and they're from Colombia. Colombian metal. There's some good metal bands from there, so please check out that scene. Just as good as Norway.
And they're playing Live Evil as well, yeah?
No.
Oh, right, sorry, I thought it was another Live Evil band for a second in. I thought they've come a long way, but yeah, cool. All right, okay, then moving on with the show. We're going to play something now that was sent to us, another track that was sent to us. This is called Life Against Death. They've got an album by the same name, and the track I'm going to play for you is called Cyanosis. Okay, that was Life Against Death, and the track that I played for you there was called Cyanosis, and it was taken off their self-titled album. And that band are from Vancouver in Canada, and that album was come out in, I think, this year. It's come out this year. So go and check them out if you get a chance. I can't remember I can find the name of the self-released album that is. So go and check them out on Facebook and Bandcamp and buy their stuff. And coming up next, Mr. Farrar, I believe you have another new tune, another one that was sent in to us.
Yeah, they requested this to us again a few weeks ago, which we kept them waiting. Thank you for being so patient.
Yeah.
They're called Dismantle, and they're from California.
Yeah, I heard this when they posted it on our
A.
wall. I heard this when they posted it on our wall, and I thought, yeah, that's quite good stuff.
Not
must
Texas.
Play that. Not Texas. Another not Texas band from America.
Man, you know they're going to listen to it and think,
what the hell are we talking about?
What is with the Texas
well,
jokes?
This is the thing. If they'd listened to all the other shows, they'd know what Texas jokes are about. They'd know that we have a regular,
yeah, but the problem is,
by accident, regular Texas band.
Death Razor, originally where the joke came from, was on episode 2, and episode 2 got taken down due to fucking space. So if
so they wouldn't even be able to find out anyway.
And they're not going to get the joke at all.
No,
it don't matter.
It don't matter.
This is an episode. I mean, people still like it, and this is full of inside jokes. So I guess we're doing something right.
Let's amuse ourselves.
Now, this is from a new EP they just got out. It is free to download on their Bandcamp, I believe, but they sent it to us.
You know what free is, don't you? Yes.
My least favourite price. So again, they're called Dismantle. Sorry to insult the podophiles' intelligence there. The EP is called Journey Through the Dark, and this song is called Rise of the Dark Phoenix.
its soul in measurable depth is what will follow. Telepathic entity lives trapped in sorrow. Escape from the seer. Awaits the final sword. And the sun. Wars on. Rise like a phoenix, rise from the sun, rise from the ashes, rise from the dust. Rise like a phoenix, rise from the sun, rise from the ashes, rise from the dust. Rise, Phoenix, rise! Rise, Phoenix, rise! 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 Rise, Phoenix, rise!
Rise of the Dark Phoenix by Dismantle from their Journey Through the Dark EP, and it is a free EP, so
Go and download it. What are you waiting for? Stop wasting your time and ours and theirs and go and download that shit and play it on maximum volume. You're listening to High Speed Hangover Podcast, and this is DJ Grey introducing the next tune. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, the next tune is another sort of blast from the past. This is a couple of mates of mine used to be in my old band Suffering, and they moved on and they started another band called... Shit, I can't remember what they were called now. No, that wasn't their name. They were called Brain Choke. That's right. And this
you
is a
didn't
little
tell
track.
me that Brain Choke had old Suffering members in it.
Well, you should know these things.
Well, you should
Because
tell
you're
me.
such a fanboy.
I mean, like, I never knew that your brother Grant was in Suffering to begin with.
Ah,
You didn't
well,
tell
see,
me.
you know, it's good to learn new things every day, and that's a new thing that you've learnt today.
Well, so the Brain Choke members can go around and say, yeah, we were once in the best death metal band of all time, Suffering.
Yeah, they could say that if they was wanting to lie. Anyway, yeah, this is I actually put this on on one of my compilations on my fanzine, and I can't remember what the name of the actual album it was off originally. This is off the compilation anyway. I think originally the album was called Migraine Music or something like that. Anyway, this track is called Jester of Belial. Jester of Belial there by Brain Choke. And I do feel rather stupid for not remembering the name of the band for a few seconds back there, but that's me, old and senile. I don't have a mind like... I have a mind like a sieve. Not like I don't have a mind like a clamp like Mr. Fra. With his big knowledge of things that are going on and remembering, whereas I don't remember or talk very coherently. I talk nonsense. Anyway, your turn.
Now, this is a good healthy dose of thrash metal.
Right.
Thrash metal meaning not death metal, not speed metal.
I've just remembered something actually. When you were saying you were going to play this band earlier on, I was thinking of a completely different band, Photal Juice. I was thinking of Photal Juice. But anyway, they who are a death metal band and I think are on tour with BTK. Or have played some gigs with BTK.
Well, okay, so this band is called Mutant Zombie Fetus, MZF for short. And for our American fans, they'll be called MZF.
Right.
Just thought I'd make that pointer out. So yeah, they're called Mutant Zombie Fetus. By the looks of things, I just saw their Facebook post today, and they are back. I believe they went on their little hiatus for about a year or something.
They were resting between gigs.
Yeah, because I know they played quite a lot for a while, and then they kind of went quiet, but now they're back together, so welcome back, Mutant Zombie Fetus. We're looking forward to seeing you in London, and we will definitely be there to show you our love, appreciation and support.
And respect. And our underpants.
That's gay.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
They might want to see our underpants.
They're not gay, I don't think.
No, I didn't say they were, but still might want to see our underpants.
Nah, of course not.
Probably not.
Don't tell them that. They might get freaked out now, and they might be like, fuck these people.
Yeah, but that would be gay.
Actually, but then again, by the looks, I saw some of their pictures, and they do look like they have a good sense of humour.
Yeah.
So they're called Mutant Zombie Fetus.
Yeah.
The album is called Celebrity Death Camp. They're from Reading, which is like the posh part, I believe, where everyone likes to play cricket.
I don't know about that. Who knows?
Sorry to sound stereotypical there.
It probably isn't. I mean, there's a shithole in it, but I don't really know.
Everywhere's a shithole.
True.
And the song is called Chainsaw Execution.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Execution by Mutant Zombie Fetus, MZF for short, from their album Celebrity Death Camp, and they're from Reading, Surrey, England.
Good stuff.
I mean, I hope when they do. So, bleh. I hope that
Put your false teeth back in.
I hope they do another album very, very soon, and
Right.
they write a song about playing cricket, because everyone knows that that's a hot spot for cricket, isn't it? Reading.
Reading, I know it's as well. Surrey, yeah, the county
Reading
of
of Surrey.
Surrey does have a cricket team. Yeah,
Where's the hot spot?
is Reading in Surrey?
Think so.
Okay, I'm not even sure if it's in Surrey, to be honest. But then my geography is about as good
Excuse
as
our
everything
geography,
else.
and we hope we haven't offended any of our fans from Reading.
I don't think us two being daft is necessarily going to offend anybody. We're just stupid.
Nah, but
We're not being nasty to
But we
anyone.
just hope there's not
We're
a Reading.
yeah.
We just hope there isn't a fan from Reading who listens to
You
his.
sure Reading's not in Hampshire?
For fuck's sake.
I don't know. It's probably, maybe it's in Surrey. I don't know.
Yeah, so
Anyway,
they're a bloody good band. Glad to see you back together, doing
Yeah.
what you do best, fresh to the masses. Please play London, because
Yeah.
we would appreciate it.
Get your asses back to the unicorn.
And if Case Country does know about this band, this was dedicated to him,
All right, okay.
because we haven't mentioned him in a while. So
Yeah, and we don't want him to not think that we're stalking
Neglecting
him
him.
badly or something. Neglecting him, that was the other one. Right, I'm going to play a band called Raven's Creed now. They used to have the singer from Orange Goblin, Ben. He was in them for a while, and I saw him a few times playing when he was in the band. But apparently he left the band. I'm assuming that they are still going, but I've not heard anything from them. I heard that they're still going, but I've not heard any new stuff. I've not seen any of them playing anywhere in London, but apparently they're still around, hopefully, because they're good music. And this is off their EP called Militia of Blood Sacrifice, and the track I'm going to play for you is called Panzer Maniac.
Before
That was Panzer Maniac there, and that was by Raven's Creed, taken off the EP Militia of Blood Sacrifice. Now, I hear they're still going. If they are, hurry up and put something else out, or maybe they put something else out and I've not even heard. Maybe I should check up on these bands before I put them on the show, actually, but then we're not really clever enough or professional enough for that kind of thing. But anyway, you go on Facebook. If you like that, go on Facebook, you check out and find out if they've got any new stuff out, and if they've got any gigs, and go and see them and buy their stuff and all that kind of shiz. Anyway, over to you.
Over to me?
Yeah.
Yes, silly me. Okay, so this band is a bit of traditional metal / speed metal, which is very good, very old school, probably a bit of punk influence thrown in there.
Right.
They're called Iron Dogs. Now, I'm probably so wrong about this, but it must be a cross between English Dogs and Iron Maiden.
Yeah, why not? Sounds good.
Or whatever. Anyways, I actually discovered these guys from Iron Fist because I do read Iron Fist. Good name, good fucking plug in there. Iron Fist magazine. Get the magazine because they're very good and informative.
I suppose it's better than English Maiden. If you're going to mix Iron Maiden and English Dogs, Iron Dogs is a better name than English Maiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're
Not
really,
saying they are a mix of those two bands, but there we go.
really solid band. The album's called Cold Bitch and this song is called Razors of Doom.
Boom!
Easy quiet,
Razors of Doom by Iron Dogs, and this is from their album Cold Bitch. Get that album because the album is really, really, really good. Classic old style speed metal, just like the old days. I mean, if you listen to it with your eyes shut, you'd think it's from 1983. But it's not. It was from 2012.
Just last year.
And they're from Canada. And another thing about Canada, loads of great old style speed metal coming out of Canada these days. Seriously, it's actually really good. So let's get a passport and go to Canada.
After Norway or before Norway?
I don't know. Why don't we just go on a high-speed hangover tour?
Yeah, well, that's not a good idea.
Maybe go to all the countries.
Yeah, if there's any like really, really rich people out there who like our show and wants to, employ us to go around the world, like checking out all the scenes worldwide, just send us a couple of million or something, and we'll be more than happy to do that for you. Right, we're coming towards the end of the show now. We've got a couple more tunes each, I believe. Right, and as usual, I'm going back into the midst of time. And this is a band who used to play down at Brain Dead Club, loads and loads, and they're called Cold Blooded.
Cold Blooded?
Yep.
How cold's their blood?
Oh, very, very chilly. Very, very chilly. They have to wear a jumper.
They're thrash metal, aren't they?
Yeah, they are certainly thrash metal. They were thrash metal back in the day before the thrash revival, when thrash metal was down in the doldrums a bit, but they just fucking said, no, we fucking love thrash, we're going to play fucking thrash. We're not going to pander to the fucking commercial shit.
If they did split up, or if they formed around this time, they'd be big.
Well, yeah, maybe. I think they've kind of... the thrash resurgence is kind of like going down a bit now, to be honest, I think.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
It's going as strong as ever.
Yeah, if you say so. I thought it was a bit stronger a few years ago. Maybe if they'd carried on going the whole time... It's
stronger, but loads of new bands are cropping up. And
it's true.
Well for themselves.
All around the world, actually. Like you're saying, like Canada, Norway...
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not... I mean, UK thrash is still the same. I mean, it's not as strong as it was back in 2008, but thrash metal...
I was thinking more of,
But, I mean, that's UK, but...
You look at some of the bands that we've played recently...
But, I mean, but now all these countries you never thought had thrash before are coming up. Countries like Colombia, Peru...
Yeah.
Freaking Norway...
so
Sweden, everywhere.
It's definitely spreading around the globe again, and it's all good stuff.
So it's more global.
Anyway, this is a blast from the past. This is an old London band called Cold Blooded. This is taken off a little EP that they did. I can't remember the name, actually, because I'm taking this track off of a compilation that I put them on. Anyway, and this is called Anti-Evangelist.
Sucker!
Anti-Evangelist there by Cold Blooded, a band from the UK London scene a few years back. They've been gone for quite a while now, but their memory lives on, at least in my brain, and hopefully in your brains now that you've actually listened to them. Yeah, check them guys out, they were cool. Right then, coming towards the end of the show, only got one more song left, you've got two more. What are you playing next?
This band is from Austria. They play what is commonly known as morbid thrash. You can call it black thrash, whatever you want to call it. I call it evil morbid thrash because I don't really like to call bands that don't sound that black metal black thrash.
Okay.
They're called Deathstorm. As I said again, they're from Austria. I'm sorry to insult their intelligence. Silly me.
Have you insulted their intelligence?
Because I just said the country twice.
Oh, right, fair enough.
The album is called As Death Awakes. It came out this year, I believe. Really good album. Get it, because it will make your ears jizz, if that's possible. And the song is called Red Blood Spillage. Wahaha.
Yeah, red blood spillage will cause ear jizz spillage.
Red Blood Spillage by Deathstorm from their classic album As Death Awakes, and they're from Austria.
Cool. Good stuff. You've played a lot of that kind of
morbid stuff.
Yeah, morbid thrash.
Now let me just clarify that they're not a live evil. They should be, because I'll love to see them play the UK. Maybe next year or the year after. I think live evil is every 2 years. If I'm correct.
There are so many bloody bands out there now, man.
Get
it's fucking amazing.
Or
I gotta admit, I don't think any of the bands at Live Evil I've fucking heard of. You know, apart from maybe if you played one or two of them.
They're not. That's why they get booked.
Yeah, but I'm really not.
Except for Satan.
I'm really not that ahead with the current bands, to be honest. All my bands that I play were old shit from back in my day.
They're all cult bands. Live Evil just cult. Very.
Yeah.
Or known by the common folk, KVLT.
Yeah. Okay, this is my last tune for this show, and this is a kind of current band, although they've been a bit of a hiatus. I think they're having some line-up troubles. This is featuring ex-members of Gore Rotted. This is the old singers from the original EP. Was it Nutty Strange Ways, wasn't he called? And Mr. Gore. Anyway, and this track is off their little EP.
This is Gorebound.
Yeah, they're called Gorebound. And it's off their EP. It's Chopping Time, and this is the title track. Chop, chop, chop. Now it's chopping time.
I hope he don't say it to his wife.
He probably says shag, shag, shag. Now it's shagging time.
And we're going to cut that bit out.
No, we're not.
Apron on! Thirst to kill! Using my cleaver as shopping time! Now it's 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 shopping time! Shopping time!
Gorebound with Now It's Chopping Time. And yeah, they haven't been going for a while. They've got some line-up troubles.
What? I thought Gorebound was still together.
Yeah, no, they've got some sort of line-up trouble. I think one of their guitarist was ill or something like that. So, I mean, I've not heard anything from a couple of years at least. So, time flies, man.
I have a theory about Gorebound. I think Chopping Time isn't about chopping bits. I think they were just chopping food. And one of them was chopping food one day and thinking, this will make a good song.
Time to dice these carrots. That's right.
Or sausages.
You don't really dice sausages. You can't cook sausages whole. Well, you can do like a chorizo kind of sausage. Anyway, right, this is not a cookie program. In case people are wondering, this is High Speed Hangover podcast.
But we might have some cooking fans though. People love the cooking.
Well, next show will be full of recipes.
No, that'll be off. We need to find someone else after this. So.
Can I just say one thing quickly?
Yeah.
Kegs Country. This has been dedicated to him.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's a fan of Gorebound or not.
No, the whole show, man. The whole show. He listens to our show. So each show we're going to dedicate to one of our fans. And this has been the Kegs Country High Speed Hangover podcast.
Okay, let me just say this is short. Every song that I chose was if he knows them or not, went out to Kegs Country.
Yeah.
And this last one definitely goes out to you. Don't know if you know the band or not. If you do, good. If you don't, check them out because they are very good. And I know you love your thrash metal and your classic metal and all metal, so yay. You have a very versatile taste. Okay, this band is called Sophisticator. They're from Italy. This album came out a few years ago, I believe. The album's called Camp in the Vein. Pretty funny band, actually, kind of comical. Got a
bit of humour.
This song is actually about farting.
Good stuff.
You don't really hear many fresh songs about farting, do you?
I can't think of any others.
I mean, I know that Pungent Stench did a song, but they're death metal.
Oh yeah, blood,
farting.
gas and plastic juices, blood, pus and electric. There's lots of fighting on that, yeah.
But this is called Total Fractional War, and then open bracket, Beans Attack, close bracket.
Cool. And this is our last song of the show. Are we going to say goodbye now?
Nah, we'll let it play and then say goodbye, because I want to clarify some stuff in the end.
Okie dokie then.
Because everyone loves to hear our voices.
Oh yeah, especially us.
Total Fractional War, Beans Attacked by a Sophisticator.
Can you squeeze out a fart just to emphasise that song? That was a fake one. Lovely.
Fuck, I think I just shit myself. I'm just going to run out of the studio.
Right, that was sophisticated there. Total flatulence war. Beans attack.
And when I didn't really shit myself, and when I pretended to run out, I just
You scared the
Poppy
cat.
again.
Poor
Sorry,
cat.
Poppy, I keep scaring you on this fucking
She's been
episode.
through the wars these last 2 shows. First, she was accused of meowing when you couldn't even hear it on the radio.
She was meowing.
She was meowing, no.
Sorry, Pops.
That EP was called Camp in the Vein, and that's the end of this episode. It's the end of the 12th High Speed Hangover podcast show. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you haven't enjoyed it, what the fuck have you listened to it for? You got right to the end of the show and you haven't enjoyed it. What was the point of that?
Yeah, and if all the bands listen to this, please share it. We also want good big names like Lindsay, Griffin, Elric, Newby to share it again.
Yeah, share it, man, because the bands need to be listened to.
And Kegs Country, definitely share it.
And if you're a band on this show, please like us through your Facebook page. That would be very cool.
Yeah, so this was Kegs Country episode.
Yeah, this was the Keg Country. But who are we going to pick on? Highlight next week.
Well, who do you think?
Who should we pick on? Highlight next week. Elric. Elric Newby.
Elric. Yeah, you've been a fan of us.
Yeah.
You've been a long time fan, haven't you?
Yeah,
Loyal.
Mr. Newby. We're going to do a show dedicated.
You're next.
You're next, pal. We're coming for you, Elric.
Nah.
We're coming for you.
So, Kegs Country is excused now. His name has been cleared of all charges.
Yeah. Cheers for listening, if you did listen.
Well, he will listen to this because we're going to post this in the wall, aren't we?
Yeah, the thing is now he's had a whole podcast dedicated to him, life is going to go all downhill from now on, really, isn't it?
Nah.
What's he going to do with himself? It's
He's still going to be a big fan. He's gonna be a big fan.
Of course, but the pinnacle of his existence has been being highlighted on a High Speed Hangover podcast.
Well, he's going to get more exposure.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. Like he really wants to have more exposure. What are we talking about? Anyway, you got anything else to say? Otherwise, we can say goodbye.
Well, I was also going to say that this has been quite overall not enough banter. I mean, I think that's due to more bands, but
Not enough banter.
I mean, we've actually flowed through a lot of these songs quite seriously and without any stupid jokes or.
Yes, maybe because we're hungover.
Probably, yeah, we got High Speed Hangover. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention my I was at my Auntie Pat and Uncle Tony's 50th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, we really know how to rock on a Saturday night. It was at a 50th anniversary.
We danced to such classic tunes such as Young, Gifted and Black by Paul and
Young,
Marcia.
Gifted and Black.
Actually, tell the truth, I actually do enjoy the song because I was pissed and I was dancing to it with the family.
If they changed it to Young, Gifted and Black Metal, that would be fucking awesome.
How about a black metal band covers that?
Yeah, that would be wicked.
That'd be,
Hey, come on. Yeah, black metal band, please. Are there any black metal bands listening to High Speed Hangover podcast? Do a cover of Young, Gifted and Black and make it Young, Gifted and Black Metal, and we will fucking love you.
And I can
we'll
see,
play
I can
every
see,
week on this show.
I can see clearly now by Johnny Nash, not to be confused with Johnny Cash.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And yeah, so basically, I was having a banter with my uncle, as I always do, and because we've been having a rivalry for years, and out of nowhere, with his false teeth, and he was a bit drunk, I mean, rightfully so, it was his 50th anniversary, he bit my arm. The bloke bit my arm.
Bitten by a geriatric, man. That's bad news.
And there are a few pictures of. There's a picture of me that Gray took on me kissing him. Me kissing a bloke.
Yeah, that's not unusual, is it?
I know. Anyways, so I don't think everyone wants to hear about my family.
I don't know why you're telling everyone.
Anyway,
Can we just say goodbye?
Yeah, we was going to say goodbye now. Goodbye.
Bye.
Dedicated to Cave Country.
Tune in next week for more irreverent and irrelevant and belligerent and belligerent and other words I can make up.
Elric Newby.
Rubbish. Yeah, Elric
Be
Newby.
afraid. Be
Yes.
very afraid.
We're coming for you, Elric.
Bye.
Bye.